question I get asked a lot is, do I need management accounts for my business? Well, that depends. And there's also a difference between needing and wanting. But in this short video, I'll explain the benefits of management accounts to you and your business. And I'll also tell you why you should be excited about them. Management accounts are sets of financial statements that are prepared throughout the year. They're not a legal requirement, they're just for internal use to help you manage your business. But they give real-time information on how your business is doing. They can include whatever figures are useful for you and your business. As a starting point, you probably want a profit and loss, a balance sheet, and a cash flow, but you can then tailor them to pick out the key areas for you. For example, we work with our clients to pick the key drivers and the key performance indicators for their businesses. For some, this might be new customers, but we can then take this back a couple of steps to trace the conversion rates from leads to meetings to quotes to customers. For other businesses, it might be all tied up in their website. Our software talks to Google Analytics and can pull these figures into the same report. And it's good if the management accounts are clear and interesting to look at. For example, we use lots of diagrams and graphs to make the figures easier to read and trends easier to spot. Our suggestion is that any business with annual sales over £500,000 or with plans to grow by more than 10% each year should have management accounts. Now, smaller businesses may want management accounts, but if you have big goals and your business is growing, you'll start to need them. There are lots of great reasons to prepare management accounts. They help you make informed decisions. How can you make decisions if you don't know exactly where the business is right now? Management accounts give you up-to-date financial information to make the best decisions for your business. They put you in control. With the knowledge you have, you're in full control of your business. Waiting until the year end can be too late to spot trends and changes that need to be made right now. They help you track your progress. How are you doing in reaching your goals? If you're not measuring your progress, how are you going to get there? How do you spot if you're off track and what tweaks you might need to make to catch up? As well as the standard financials, including your KPIs in the management accounts, keep you on track. And they help with tax planning. Knowing your profits before the year end helps plan and minimise your tax bills. In a nutshell, a good accountant and management accounts are the difference between taking your business from where it has been to where you want it to be. There's an acute offering of accountability. The management accounts, the review meetings, and the dedicated hands-on support is accountability on your numbers to ensure that you stay on track. So there's no chance of you not meeting your budget and not meeting your forecast expectations. If we work with you, I guess you'd call us your finance coach. It's like having your own external financial controller to ensure that you get where you want to be. I'll give you some examples of the feedback our clients have given us on management accounts meetings recently. One of our clients runs a 7-figure turnover business and said that although he does understand finance, the big difference is actually having the external viewpoint and confirmation that they're doing things right or that they need to change. Another who runs a large business but is not financially minded said the management accounts meeting was the first time I've still been awake 10 minutes into a meeting with an accountant. High praise indeed, but he has said many times since that he actually gets excited about and looks forward to the meetings. And to use that word excited again, a client recently said after a first ever management accounts meeting that I've nobody else to talk to who fully understands my business and helps me make decisions. Having you on my side is a huge boost to my morale. I've never had my numbers dissected in such detail, and this has allowed me to make a concrete decision and has made me excited about the future of my business. I really like the feelings people get from having full control of the numbers, but there are financial results too. For example, a new client fixed a problem in his business that we spotted in the first management accounts meeting when looking at the margins. That problem was costing him thousands of pounds every month, but it's been fixed quickly instead of waiting until a year end, by which time the losses would be much larger. So there are lots of good reasons to need management accounts and many reasons to want them too. If you'd like to know any more, please do get in touch.